Hello everyone, welcome back to Rolling Solo. My name is Adam Smith. I've got a really exciting thing to tell you today, and it's probably fairly obvious by the title of this video. It's probably already ruined. But yeah, I'm going to be giving away a copy of Hoplomachus Origins on the channel, so I'm really excited about this, guys. We just finished up the Helionox Deluxe Edition giveaway winner announcement, so if you haven't seen that video, go check that out because you may be the lucky winner, and I'm really excited for that lucky winner that I pulled. It's listed there, so go check that out. I'll be in contact with you as soon as I get a chance, which will be within about a day period at max. Of course, that one is in particularly a Kickstarter edition, so it will be based on the fulfillment of the Kickstarter, but still huge congrats to that winner. Now, going on to this particular video, we're going to be starting another giveaway starting right now. For the second that you're watching this video, it is already live and up for you to submit your entries. So if you want to get in on a chance to win Hoplomachus Origins, as well as if you've been following along in the playthrough here and showcase at Rolling Solo, I really want to thank the people that have been giving me feedback, as well as just the whole community in general at Rolling Solo. You guys are incredible. Everything that's been happening over the past few months has just blown my mind, and it's really cool to be making the friendships that we're making through the channel. And it's also really fun to be talking to you guys even outside of the channel as well. I've made a whole bunch of friends outside the channel as well through this. It's incredible. So the really cool thing is that I can give this back to you guys for your amazing work and feedback along the way through playthroughs. And so this will not be just one entry of Hoplomachus Origins, because as I teased in a prior video, if you'd watched it to the end, I mentioned I was going to be giving my next giveaway a quantity of 2. So we're actually giving away 2 copies of Hoplomachus Origins, of course, to 2 different people. So sadly, no, if you win, you don't get both copies. That would be magical, but you only get the one. But that's pretty good. So you're only going to end up getting the base game of Hoplomachus Origins. What we've been playing with through the playthrough has a few extras that I picked up that would not be part of the base game. So this mat would not be part of it, obviously. The heavier alloy dice wouldn't be, and the premium chips, as well as this chip tray. But everything else is part of the game. And I actually don't have everything else out in front of me right now. I've kind of mixed in a few things, and plus obviously these jewels are not part of it because I just pulled those in from the side. But everything that you need to play the solo trials just the way we're playing them in our playthrough is there, and stuff like that. So it'll be really exciting for somebody, or 2 people I should say, that they'll be able to pick this thing up for free. Now the goal of this for me is, I know that Chip Theory Games is planning on doing their Undertow Kickstarter coming up soon, which is in relation to Too Many Bones. So totally different series in the Chip Theory Games world, but I know in their pledge manager they're going to be offering the ability to pick up other products from them at that time. So my goal with this particular giveaway is to have it run starting from October the 10th for about 28 to 30 days. We'll land us somewhere in early November. And then that way you guys are aware of who's going to win the Hoplomachus Origins copies prior to going into the pledge manager or anything like that for the Kickstarter from Chip Theory Games. So at least you know if you're going to win prior to having to sit there worrying if my giveaways can actually end before the Kickstarter's pledge manager ends and things like that. So don't worry about that. I'll have it all I'll have it all end sooner than than the pledge manager, I guess, that they're going to run through, or whatever it is they're going to use, so that you guys are able to run to the pledge manager if you happen to not win, which nobody really wants. Everyone wants to win, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. I really hope you guys are too. I think this was one of the ones that people really were excited about. The playthrough was awesome and still is going. So another thing I want to make mention of is 7th Continent has kind of taken over recently on the channel, but I will absolutely be picking up Hoplomachus Origins again here, and we'll be starting it off in trial number 4, I think we're in right now, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll continue on with that. So again, I want to thank everybody on the channel. You guys are amazing. Keep it up. And again, as we move forward, I'm not going to release anything just yet, but I've got a couple thoughts in my mind here about some upcoming stuff, and I'm currently working behind the scenes with some things in terms of some enhancements to the channel, as well as a couple little surprises. So I'm trying to keep this stuff under the lid as much as I possibly can because it's extremely tough not to tell you right now. But what I really wanted to do was give back to you guys, because at the end of the day, you are, being able to play a game and have all of you guys actually support, watch, and enjoy it, get something out of it. I'm getting that exact same enjoyment when I see you guys respond back on those videos. because I really feel like we're actually sitting at the table playing the game together. And I think that's what really makes the channel special, is that extreme interaction and stuff like that. So things like the voting, for instance, if I was going to bring up a good example, voting on videos now, like we never used to do that before. Everything I did on these videos was through comments and through the guild and stuff like that. I've started implementing votes that happen inside the video itself. So you can actually like tell me in a voting poll in the annotations whether or not you want me to do a certain thing. So I set that poll up, and I've done it on the 7th Continent playthrough. So I believe it started in part number 2. So if you guys want to check out what that's all about, basically from part 2 and 3, you guys were able to actually go in and vote and tell me what to do next. I think that's really cool and interactive, because I can go in and look at it and say, oh, the majority wants me to go a certain direction. So it's really cool. And I'll always remember to come back and let you guys know exactly what the tallies were, or how close things were in terms of, you know, who wanted to vote for what type thing. But anyway, in terms of this giveaway, the biggest thing you got to do in terms of information is, most of you are very familiar with how the giveaways work here at Rolling Solo. There's a link in the description below. That link will take you to Gleam. That Gleam application will allow you to go ahead and make entries using a variety of different logins, depending on whichever is the most convenient for you, even as basic as just an email login type thing. But anyway, you can go there. So essentially, the only mandatory thing you have to have in your pocket is that you are a Rolling Solo subscriber. So as long as you're a subscriber, you're entered into the draw and everything is valid. After that, you can actually increase your chances of winning by completing other entries as listed in the Gleam application in order to increase your chances of winning. And that's completely up to you. You don't have to do any of them, or you could do all of them. It's totally in your, totally left with you for that. And really, I just wish everybody the best in the competition, or the giveaway, I should say. It's not really much of a competition. So I guess 28 days from now to 30 days from now, I will be announcing the 2 lucky winners for Hoplomachus Origins. I want to give another big thanks to Adam Carlson and Josh Carlson, as well as Chip Theory Games as a whole, for the copies. It's going to be exciting, and I hope all of you will not miss out on the amazing game that is going to be Undertow that's currently coming out. I'm sure, based on my prior experience with Too Many Bones, that Undertow is going to be something special. So make sure you don't miss that. That's going to start on October 16th. All right, guys, so that's pretty much everything I have to say for now. We're going to basically be jumping back into playthroughs, but I do have one other surprise coming down the pipes, guys. Something else that's currently on Kickstarter, actually, that I'm going to be showing off to you guys with I have a limited amount of time to show it to you, but I'll be doing it as best I can. So be on the watch for that, and that's pretty much all I'll say, because I don't want to spoil it. And I hope you guys are enjoying the channel, and continue to subscribe, let your friends know about it, and we'll continue to grow this amazing hobby that is board gaming and the solo community as a whole. So until next time, guys, as always, keep on rolling solo.